So this is the Jehovah Witness in Northridge, California, located on Canby Road or Canby Avenue and Grisham Street. Out here with nasty Nathaniel. All right, so here is the Kingdom Hall.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Okay. What are you recording for?
We're filming.
For?
Oh, just because we're just interested.
Interested in what?
Huh?
You cannot just take pictures.
Yeah, we
man.
can. We can take pictures
Who
of
told
anything.
you that?
We can take pictures of anything we can see in public.
This is public? Do you think this is public?
This is public? Do you think this is public? We're on a public sidewalk. You might be.
Is it public? Do you think this is
but
public?
we're on a public sidewalk right
You
now.
might be, but
Well,
this
well,
is
we are.
private.
This is-
Private side, you
Yeah,
cannot do it.
But we're doing so from a public vantage point.
Please leave. Please don't take a picture.
Huh?
Please leave. Please don't take a picture.
Huh? Huh?
Don't take a pictures. Don't take a pictures. Don't take a pictures.
You don't want to have your picture taken?
No.
Well, then you shouldn't have approached me then.
No, I told you.
If you hadn't have approached me, you wouldn't be on camera.
I told you now.
Huh?
I told you now. Right?
Yeah, but you wouldn't be on camera.
Please leave. Don't need to take a pictures of us. Okay? Please.
We're in the public. There's no expectation of privacy in the public. You can walk away. You walked up to the camera. Go ahead and go inside and just go touch the children. That's what you guys do here at the JWs, right?
Yep. So is
Oh, you guys.
there any reason you're taking picture?
Yeah, we're gonna make sure you guys are not pedophiles.
Pedophile. Pedophile. Pedophile.
Investigation into child sexual abuse among Jehovah's Witnesses and accusations that religious leaders led a cover-up within some of the group's 14,000 U.S. congregations.
Believers are taught to renounce secular society because it's controlled by Satan, and not to socialize too much with outsiders. But charges of sexual abuse have brought this insular community under greater scrutiny. And now, in this San Francisco courtroom, the first child abuse case against the Jehovah's Witnesses to go to trial is underway.
The next matter on the calendar.
Candace Conti is suing the organization for failing to protect her from a known child abuser when she was 9 years old.
If I were to sum up our goals of this case, it was to attack the policies and procedures that were in place that let a serial molester continue to molest children.
Conti's lawyer says instructions from Jehovah's Witness leaders have enabled child molesters.
The instructions were you keep these pedophiles secret.
I do not give you consent to film me. I do not give you consent to take my picture.
There's no expectation of privacy in the public.
Are you already? Google. I cannot film you.
Google lied to you. I don't give you consent to film me.
I give you no consent to film me either.
I'm just saying what you told me.
So it's okay for you to do it?
What you're not doing, you're not stopping.
I don't have to stop. Who are
You
you?
do. I don't give you consent.
Are you my mom or?
Nice family.
Well, at least there's some joy here.
Yeah. There's more people coming.
I'm gonna close it only halfway.
What was that?
You're gonna close it only halfway.
Halfway? Well, you don't need to close it at all.
Can I ask you a question? Sure. Why is it okay for you guys to go to everybody's house and knock on doors and nobody close the gates and nobody be disrespectful, but when we come out here, we get attitude problems?
Well, he didn't mean that, and the reason we go to everybody's house is what Jesus did when he was in this world, and he ordered his disciple and.
How much do you know about the person that started Jehovah's Witnesses?
How much what?
How much do you know about him?
About what?
The guy who created the Jehovah's Witness.org.
Oh, that's
What's his name?
David Miscavige?
No. What's it?
No. That's well, everybody.
Is it Joseph Smith, Charles T. Russell? Which one is it?
No, got nothing.
It's one of them.
We call Jehovah God.
No, the person that created the Jehovah's Witnesses.
He created the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Okay.
If you see the.
What exactly do you guys do? What do you guys believe in? Like you can believe in whatever you want. If your God's purple, blue, pink, it doesn't really matter. But the whole thing that does matter is the whole molestation thing.
Sorry, but our meeting just started.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, have a good one. Have a good service or meeting or. Do they serve cocktails in there?
What about the whole touching children thing? Do you guys do that here? You guys have been known, Jehovah's Witnesses has been known for pedophilia.
Watchtower supervisor Richard Ash was asked if the organization has a responsibility to protect children from abuse.
But within the congregation, ours is a spiritual protection. When we're talking about physical protection, that's up to the secular authorities to provide. And so
he was asked about the Watchtower's Bible-based directives to keep child abuse cases confidential.
It states in paragraph 3, there is a time to keep quiet when your words should prove to be few. Do you see that?
Yes,
sir. You know, Mr. Joe.
I object to that. It's a violation of the First Amendment, freedom of religion, freedom of association.
The courts continue to grapple with the question, should freedom of religion outweigh the responsibility to protect children? In Candace Conti's case, the jury overrode the First Amendment claims and decided the Watchtower and the North Fremont congregation were negligent and did not adequately protect her from abuse. Kendrick maintains he never molested her. Pending appeal, she was awarded more than $15 million in compensation and damages. It's the first time a jury has ordered the Watchtower to pay for its child abuse policies. But for Kendrick's other victim, her case against the Watchtower was thrown out. Even though Kendrick confessed to the abuse in this deposition and served about 8 months in jail, the judge affirmed that the Watchtower's policies were protected by the First Amendment. It was not liable because the abuse occurred at home and not in the course of religious activity. The Watchtower had no obligation to warn the family about Kendrick's past. Kendrick is now free and still an active member of the Oakley congregation.
The fact that Jonathan Kendrick is still a member in good standings is absolutely ridiculous. It's scary. I mean, the fact that he still has access to children, and really, my parents didn't have the power to know that Jonathan Kendrick was a child abuser. Let's give the parents the power to be able to protect their children. And that's what these organizations are hiding.
Despite the huge verdict against the Watchtower, the organization is sticking to its policies. In fact, it just released another confidential memo reminding elders to keep quiet about child abuse.